Hi, and welcome to third grade math. I will be your teacher, Mrs. Rakowski. So you have picked up your summer school packet, and on the very front page, you will see your lesson plan. So this is to help guide you as you work through your packet. You also have my contact information right up here. So if you have any trouble, you can reach out to me and I will be happy to help you. So inside your packet, you have 3 sets of work. So the first one, it's called the first set is how I have it labeled. You can see that right there, first set. And then in that, you have your lesson page. So this is the how to, just so I can help you to remember how you work through those problems. You will have 2 practice pages. So your practice pages can be worked on with a buddy, a family member, a friend. You can reach out to me for help. It's just to practice. Then you have an extension activity. So your extension activity is going to be a fun game or something that you can do by yourself or with a family member just to help you practice that skill. And then finally, you have your assessment piece. So this is just a short quiz type activity that you really need to do on your own. If you get stuck or you have questions, please reach out. I'm here to help you. But you really got to try to do it on your own so that we can see what you remember, what you might need help with. So each set is laid out very similar in this format. The lesson plan will tell you exactly what pages you're working on and what we're calling them. Okay, I also have them labeled on the top that you can see right here. So this one is Essential Standard 1, and this is the lesson. So this is going to be your how-to page. And then your practice. You have 2 practices, practice 1 and practice 2, and you can have help working through these. And then you'll find your play a game. So that's your extension piece that you'll be able to work on. And then finally, you will have your assessment piece. And I've put up here, it's assessment. Try to do this one on your own, okay? So each set is going to be broke down that same way. So 2 practice, a game, and then your assessment piece. So your first set is going to talk about comparing fractions. So when you need to compare fractions, you have to remember some key words. The numerator is the number that's on top of your fraction bar. And this is how many pieces you have of something. The denominator is the number that's on the bottom of your fraction bar. And this is the total number of parts. So when you're comparing with common denominators, so a common denominator is same parts. Your total parts are the same. Your numerator is how much you have. So if we look at this story problem right here, if Kaden has 1/4 of a candy bar and Susie has 3/4 of a candy bar, who has more candy? So you can draw a picture. When you're working with fractions, it's sometimes easier to draw a picture because it helps you to visualize it. So we have a Kit Kat, and it's separated into 4 pieces, and we have 2 of them. This one's Caden's, this one's Susie's. So if Caden has 1/4 of the candy bar, he's only got this piece right here circled in red. Susie has 3 of the 4 pieces, so she has all of these. So who has the most candy? Whose fraction is bigger? Well, Susie's is because she has more candy. She has 3 of the 4 pieces of candy. Sometimes you might have to compare fractions with common numerators. So this is when the top number is the same. Now, something to remember is the denominator will be different. And if your denominator is bigger, it means your pieces are smaller. So if we look here at these pizzas, if I have 1/2 of a pizza, so I have all of this pizza, and you have 1/3, of the pizza. So you have this piece right here, 1/3. Who has the smaller piece? So you can think about this. If I were to cut this piece out and I laid it over here, is your piece smaller or is my piece smaller? Your piece is smaller because 1/3 is smaller than 1/2. So I would want the 1/2 instead of the 1/3. Okay. Again, when you have a question like this, draw it out. You can even cut out shapes and lay them on top of each other to see and visualize what that looks like. Okay. If you get stuck, please reach out. I'm here to help you. Your second set is going to be over perimeter. So perimeter is the distance around something. So around a polygon. A polygon is any shape with 3 or more sides that are all closed. So when you're finding the perimeter of something, you add up all your sides. It's just the outside, okay? So right here, we have this rectangle. And if I were to find the perimeter of the rectangle, I would add up all of my sides. So 5 plus 2 plus 5 plus 2, which would give me 14 feet. So the perimeter of my rectangle is 14 feet. Sometimes, though, you'll see problems like this one right here. So when you see a problem like this, you will need to find out what is unknown. That's that question mark. You will add all the sides you know, subtract the total amount you were given. The difference will be the unknown number. So if you look over here, the perimeter of this bookmark is 30 centimeters. So I know what all of these numbers, including the question mark, equal. They'll equal 30. What I don't know is what this side is. Things I do know. 8 plus 4 plus 4 plus 8 plus question mark equals 30. So as I add these up, and I can use mental math here or the associative property, and I can mix up my numbers. Notice I added 4 plus 4 first, so now I have 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus question mark equals 30. 8 plus 8 equals 16, plus 8 plus question mark equals 30. Then 16 plus 8 equals 24, plus my question mark equals 30. In order to find out what this question mark is, I have to subtract 24 from 30, which gives me 6. So my question mark equals 6. To check my work, I could plug in 6 here and then add 6 plus 8 plus 4 plus 4 plus 8, and it will equal 30 centimeters. That's how you find perimeter with an unknown number. And finally, your third set has to do with finding area. So area is how much of a surface is covered. Think about carpet in your living room or paint on a wall, okay? It's how much of a surface we're covering. That's the area. And you can find area by counting how many square units fill the space, or you can use the formula area equals length times width. Let's look at this top one right here first. To find area in a situation like this, you can simply count how many squares you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So this has 36 square units for its area. Another way is you could do 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 times 9 would get you the same answer. Now, sometimes you will see weird shapes like this one right here. So in order to find this one, we have to separate out your shapes, okay? So you can see where I drew a dotted line here, and I took 1 foot off of this to make this 8 foot and 1 foot, and together that equals the 9 feet. Then you multiply 10 times 8. That will give you all of the area for this, which equals 80 square feet. And then I'll need to find the area for this little section right here. So that's 4 times 1, which equals 4 square foot. I add those together, and the total area for this shape is 84 square feet. So you have some information here that you don't really need, and that's this 6 foot right here, okay? So whenever you're working through, if you see numbers that you don't really need, you can cross them out, okay? If you have any questions when working on area, please ask. Finally, my contact information. If you need help, I am here for you. I want to help you be successful. You can reach me through my email at michelle.rakowski@tisd.org or my phone number 254-715-7488. If you email me, I will get back with you as soon as possible. And if you call me and I miss your phone call for whatever reason, I will call you back. Um, Again, I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. I want you to be successful. So if you get stuck, reach out. And I look forward to working with you for the next couple of weeks.